At first, when I saw the word, I thought it was pronounced pterodactyl, but that's incorrect.
The P is silent, from what I understand. That's what I've been told.
It's not silent when you see it.
What?
It's only silent when you say it out loud.
Held in a secret government compound somewhere in North America, half cyborg, half crazed genius and would-be world conqueror Captain Odysseus Rumbleshanks sits for extended interrogational discussions with his captors. These are the case file tapes of those discussions. These are the Rumbleshanks tapes.
This is Agent Jeremiah Hansen, once again, continuing the interview with the fugitive known as Rumbleshanks. This is session number 37. Captain Rumbleshanks.
Hello.
Thank you once again for joining us. Rumbleshanks, let's get to the bottom of this. We've obviously have you in custody. The gig is up. And we need we really need you to sit and write down all of these genetically modified animals that you have created. We are getting reports out of several hotspots throughout the world about some just creatures that apparently that you have unleashed on the world. Right now, we are concentrating all of our efforts on the town of Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, yes, Dayton.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, it's a town in Ohio.
Yes, but do you know specifically what I am referring to when I talk about Dayton, Ohio?
Yes, it's a city in Ohio. Ohio's a state. Yes, of course.
Right, but did you have anything, do you know anything specific about what's happening in Dayton, Ohio right now? The city.
Cold.
We have uncovered some pterodactyls.
Oh, yes.
In Dayton, Ohio. Do you know anything about these pterodactyls? Because pterodactyls have been extinct.
Yes, Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio, yes.
It's in Ohio.
We've been getting reports about...
That's an ancient Indian name.
Well,
Dayton.
Thank you for the history knowledge, Captain. But that's not what I'm not here to talk about Dayton, Ohio specifically. I'm here to talk about...
It's a very modern name.
Rumbleshanks. We're not going to go through this again. We've been through 30-plus sessions, and I'm just not going to put up with it today. I've had a rough day at home.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it, but I just...
You look stressed.
Well, I mean, things are not
There's
going...
a furrow across your large cranium.
It's not that large. You know how that I wear a hat sometimes to cover up. I don't even... We're talking about the Potbelly sandwich shops in Dayton, Ohio. Why is there a pterodactyl tormenting this Potbelly?
It's just nesting.
But why did it pick that particular... I have friends that live in Dayton that love Potbelly and they can't get...
Who doesn't?
Well, I know my friends do, and they can't get their Potbelly sandwiches because of this pterodactyl that is terrorizing.
I don't think they should shut down the whole business because of it.
How do we stop your pterodactyl?
Pterodactyls are naturally drawn to Potbelly sandwich shops.
How would you know that? They've never been around.
Isn't there one on top of a Potbelly sandwich shop?
Okay, well you've got a sampling
Process
of one.
elimination would lead me to believe that it likes sandwich shop.
Well, I can tell you that it likes it better than the 7-Eleven that is also in the shopping center. But
it likes to make a nest up there. It's just making a home for itself. Everyone needs a home. Germahans, everyone needs a place to live, a place to call their own.
Yeah, let's not talk about home life right now.
It makes a nest up there on top made of steel cables and telephone wire and children's dreams.
Well, and that's why people want the pterodactyl gone. How do you call the pterodactyl, Rumbleshanks? Because we know you've got this kind of this power over these animals.
Well, I usually control it with a high-pitched whistle. But your agent friends confiscated everything from my lab.
So, once again, you're trying to...
I nicknamed it Franklin Mint, by the way.
The whistle?
No. The pterodactyl, Germahans.
That makes more sense.
That's the first time all morning I've seen you smile. What's happening?
It's been a rough... Listen, I've been working this case, It's taken a little bit of toll on the home life.
Do you know the Marineris Trench?
I'm familiar with it. I don't.
It's not the main trench, but a pretty main trench.
I mean, it's the one.
That's what the furrow looks like in your brow. It's deep.
I've been having a lot of home problems lately, Rumbleshanks, and we don't need to get into this.
Like with the architecture of your home, or you mean home life?
It's home life specifically. I've been sleeping on the couch. You know, the missus doesn't like how. Yes, but you know what would make my home life much easier is if you told me how to
sleep number bed.
Yes.
Like a Serta sleep number bed, that would probably give you a better night's sleep.
Well, I'm not on the bed right now. I've been kicked to the couch. So, but let's not talk about that. I want to talk about how we can corral this pterodactyl that is over the potbelly sandwiches, because the president has tasked me specifically, Rumbleshanks, to hunt down, if necessary, this pterodactyl.
But you shouldn't be hard to locate. You know exactly where he's at.
Well,
he's on top of a potbelly sandwich shop in Dayton, Ohio. How many potbelly sandwich shops are there in Dayton, Ohio?
7. No, I'm sorry. 3 of them
those are just franchises.
Yeah,
they're not owned by the company.
Well, I don't know.
I think
which
one of them's built into a gas station.
Yes.
It's like a Chevron.
It's a Chevron.
I'm sure you can get sandwiches inside, but people don't go there for the sandwiches. They just happen to be there buying gasoline and jerky sticks.
Yeah,
and they think to themselves, well, I want a potbelly sandwich while I'm here. Look, there's a potbelly sandwich shop built into the Chevron. It's just a fluke of nature. It's a coincidence.
You are just... I don't even know. I don't know how many more of these sessions I can take with you, Rumbleshanks.
I think you should just leave him be.
But why did you even invent the pterodactyl, Rumbleshanks?
Why? Because I could.
You are just...
If I could train it to attack emissaries, then that's what I was going to do. If I could train it to attack on command, I would.
Your whistle never worked, did it?
It kind of worked.
But you never...
It could tell, it could hear it. Have you tried to lure it away with different kinds of music? Do you know that saying, music calmed the savage beast?
I've heard that before, Rumbleshanks, and I don't... I mean, we could try. Are you saying we should play music to the pterodactyl? What kind of music should we play to the pterodactyl?
Reggae.
Okay, well... All right, somebody
play some Marley.
Somebody get Simmons. Somebody tell Simmons. No, he's in Ohio. Tell Simmons in Ohio. Try reggae.
Is he a reggae musician?
Simmons
Does he play reggae?
Simmons is a federal agent. You don't need. Why am I telling you?
Is that exclusive? You can't play music if you're a federal agent, or you can't play reggae music if you're a federal agent.
I've heard Simmons play the piano. He's okay. He's not. I don't know if you can reggae piano, but I know
it's a long way from chopsticks to reggae.
Yes, but would you? No, tell Simmons. Tell Simmons. All right, we're going to try this reggae thing with you. Not with you, but with your pterodactyl friend.
I'm not going to go anywhere. If you play reggae to me, I'll sit here and enjoy it.
Well,
I'm not going to follow the reggae like some trail of breadcrumbs. What am I, a pterodactyl?
Why now? Can we get? I would like to hear your theories as to why the pterodactyl has nested over the potbelly sandwiches. Is this part of your ploy to take over? Do you start with the sandwiches, Rumbleshanks?
I'm pretty sure it likes sandwiches.
But, I mean, is there something embedded in its DNA?
Pterodactyl DNA. It's in there.
The love of sandwiches?
And the DNA.
I don't know why you're being so difficult, Rumbleshanks. I mean, what were you planning? What were you hoping to accomplish?
World domination, man.
I've heard it all before.
I was going to take over this whole planet.
With a pterodactyl?
That was part of it.
What's the pterodactyl's name again?
Franklin Mint. I call him that because he likes Thin Mint cookies. You know those Girl Scouts every year sell Thin Mint cookies? They come around and bother you and say, buy my cookies, and they've got them in these boxes, and you buy them, and then a couple of weeks later they bring them, which I think is a kind of a backwards way to do a transaction, but I guess you subscribe to magazines. You subscribe to, cable television. I guess you could subscribe to Girl Scout cookies. Anyway, he likes the Thin Mints, and so I called him Franklin Mint.
Rumbleshanks, I'm disappointed that you have not.
Why are you so disappointed?
I'm disappointed that you've not come forward and just volunteer this information. I have to keep coming to you to ask for your help on this.
I'm always forthcoming when you ask the questions.
Yes, but you should just give it all. Just give us all the
There
information.
can't be answers without questions. German hands, think about it.
Oh my! It's not German hands.
You're putting carts before horses. What's the horse going to pull around? Carts don't pull horses. Horses pull carts. Everyone knows this about carts and horses. Are you confused about what horses do?
I know what horses do, Rumble.
Do you know what carts do?
Well, the horses.
They go behind the horse.
Yeah, and
Horses are horrible at pushing things. They like to pull. Remember that. It's a lesson for life, German hands.
But it's not German hands. It's not German hands. It's Hansen. Jeremiah Hansen. My name.
Ah.
The Rumbleshanks tapes, created by Brad McIntyre. They're voiced by Jeff Hernandez and Brad McIntyre. And I am Brandon Potter. Thanks for tuning in.